Hey, it's Rich Fiddler with Home Improvement Insider. I have to talk to you today about estimates. Now, the traditional thinking is you get at least 3 estimates, you throw out the high bid, you throw out the low bid, you go with the guy in the middle. There is a lot more to it than that. So let's take a closer look at these variables from both the perspective of the contractor and of the homeowner. So let's start out with the appointment. Now, you have the most flexibility when scheduling the appointments through email. You can give alternate days and alternate times of the day, etc. Always use a time window. Now, many companies use a time window that's far too large. For example, 12 noon to 5 o'clock. That is disrespectful of the client's time, and it basically projects a negative image right off the bat. But what is a good time window? I think about an hour and a half to 2 hours is a good time window. So if you're scheduling estimates, you have several scheduled throughout the day. If you're running late on one estimate, you're talking at the property for a long period of time, you have a buffer there, and then you can catch up on other estimates. And this is going to give you a good amount of flexibility. Also, of course, try to schedule your estimates in a geographic progression where you're minimizing your time from one stop to the other. But let's talk about the estimate itself. Now, you show up at the property, you talk to your customer. Of course, listening is king. Now, as much as I like to stress this, as much as I say listening is king, a lot of people don't hear that. It goes in one ear and out the other. There's a lot of fine points to it. So pay attention to everything they say, and you have to let your customer talk. And when you discuss the potential options for the project, it is best to have a base bid, what is the highest priority and the main thing that needs to be addressed, and then options. Option 1, you add this piece for a little more money. Option 2, you add the second part of the job for a little more. So you give the customer a lot of choices with regard to what they want to do and what the budget entails. So now, elaborating on this is another video entirely, but in short, you need to convey both verbally and on paper in your estimate exactly what you're going to do. So you have to visualize in your mind. Step 1 obviously is mobilizing your equipment and getting set up at the job. Step 2, you're going to be surveying everything with your crew and starting your excavation, whatever it is you have to do there. Each item has got to be described in a way that's clearly understood and makes sense. So what are you doing here? You are gaining credibility. The more detail you have, the better your communication is, the higher your credibility is going to be. And this is going to reflect itself in your sales. Okay? So now, this was just a brief overview of a topic that we need to delve into in much greater detail. However, I'm hoping that you've gotten some good insights from today's video, and we'll talk to you soon.